Am I live? Hello?
Alpha beta,
Am I
hello.
live? Yeah, I am. Oh, shit. Alright, so this is another day of me coding something. So right now I'll be building this entire generator app from the FrontendMentor. Um, I'll leave the link in the description and you can follow along or do it on your own. So the idea is to clone this exact same thing with the functionality. The API we'll use is this. Yeah. So Rapid API advanced, or even better, they must have provided an API to you. Yeah, advanced sign slip API. Okay, we have one. All right, so we have an API. Cool. All right, so we'll start by. Wait, am I actually live? I'm coding, right? Yes, I am. All right, so I'll pin this tab. So no more confusions. And so we have our API, we have our design, and let's do this. So I'll start by creating a new folder and advice app cda app, and then I'll start by creating a index dot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this project will not be using any framework or library. This will be pure vanilla JavaScript and HTML CSS with pure CSS and not Tailwind and Bootstrap and something else. So index.html and index.css and index.js. Cool. We have our files, and now open the core editor. So we'll start by creating the layout in HTML first. Then we'll apply the functionality, and then we'll style it a bit. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'll host the server, and you know what? Let me just close this right here. And get this server in incognito mode, because you never know which extension is messing up with the app, right? uh, it's hosting, starting till, yeah, it's gone. Let's take this URL and put it here, make it split view. Cool, cool. Get this, yeah. So everything, our setup working, and I'll move this my browser to the other window. Right, so let's start by looking at what we have. So we have a card that has three different, technically four, but three different components. So the first one is the advice number, the index. The second one is the advice itself, and the third one is a button. The button is static, and the advices and the advice number are changing. Right. So I'll start by creating a card, or even better, I'll just save this. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start by creating a card. We'll give it a class of app. Oops. And then we'll give. So we have three different stuff, right? One, two. This will be position absolute, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, one, two, and three. So div dot app comp component. So this is the hardest thing in tech. Come up with names, right? So we have our so the first one is um, advice number. Oops, advice, and the last one is icon, advice icon. Cool. So right now we'll have a static advice number 154 lorem 12. Oh crap, that's a lot. That ain't 12. Oh, it's 151. My bad. Yeah, better. This will have an icon from Font Awesome. Now can my kit and put it in my head. So I have my kit, now I can use the icons. So the icon I'm looking for is quotations. Yeah, ditto. It's pro. No, that's not good. Oh, it's pro icon. Yep, it's a pro icon. Right, so we need to. It's a pro too. Right, so we'll have to pivot to something else. So let's see what fits with advice. Brain. Yeah, and it's a free icon. Great, it's a free icon. We'll put the icon here, and we have our icon. Good, cool. So then we'll have you know what? Let's put all of that in app main and put it above, and then we'll have an extra generate button. It will have a button of class generate button. Real creative. This will have a dice as its icon, and some, ah, fine, this one. It's free one. Great. Right, so we have a button, and we have, yeah, we have everything we need. So now it's time for actually generating the advices with the API, right? So I'll open index. Yes, we'll define a function. No, not const generate a advice is an arrow function. Yeah, so it console logs 1 right now, just to debug that we are doing everything right. And I'll attach this script src index.js, and we'll defer it so it'll load after our app has been loaded, so there are no issues. It's the same as doing this, putting it at the end. It just it keeps the key clone sorry, code clean, defer, so it'll load. Yeah, so window dot on load. Then another function. Oh no, not auto function. Generate advice, and it doesn't work. Why? Because on load is not a function, not an event. Yeah, just load. My bad, just load. Alright, so we have a function up and running. Let's now define the variables. So we'll put const. So what do we need? Advice number is equal to document.querySelector. What was the class? Advice number. Yep. And we'll have an advice, the actual advice itself, and this will be advice. Yeah, and then we'll select the button. Const button is equal to, so let's take this button and put it here. Right, so cool, we have our stuff up and running. All right, so now we want that every time I click on this button, it should generate a new advice, right? So two things to keep in mind here. When we refresh, there is always an advice prior to us clicking, so there's one by default, right? So we can either keep it static, or we can randomize every time. So we'll do that. We randomize every time the page refreshes. So let's go take the URL. Let's check if it's working. Try catch error. Yeah, and we'll take fetch advice dot then. Oh, sorry, my bad. this will be an async function. Cool. And we'll await our response, and then we'll convert our response into advice object is equal to await response dot json. Cool. And now if we actually console log our advice object, do we get the advice? Yes, we do. So yeah, our API is up and running just like that. So what I've done, there are multiple ways to do this. The first one was what I was going for, the promise one. It gets messy, so I avoided that. So this is a try catch block, right? And it's an async function, so it runs separate from the thread because JavaScript cannot multi-thread things. So this is an async function, so it can do stuff in the background, right? So it doesn't have to clog our application. So yeah, we already have our API up and running. So let's also have error handling. Right now we'll just console log the error. Maybe in some time future we'll add an error message. So yeah, we have, so this is the object that is the key to everything. Right, so now what I want is to so we have let me just console log it again. I forgot what was contents. Advice object. Alright, so we have a slip, and the slip is having an ID and an advice. Alright, cool. So we'll comment this out, and what do you want? So we'll take the advice number dot inner HTML and provide, oops, not this, is equal to advice, no, not this again. We'll use template strings so we can insert variables inside our string without concatenating everything. So we'll have, wait, sorry. Yep. What was I? Yeah. Oh, advice. My stream is running, right? Yeah, cool. So we'll have advice number, oops, and then we'll have our variable. So this advice object dot ID and undefined. Why? Because I'm stupid. That's why. Slip. What slip has? Dot slip. Yeah. So it has its own. So yeah. So every time we refresh, it gives us a new. Not every time, but yeah, it gives us new uh, advice and advice ID. Try to forward. Yeah. Right. So we'll do the same with the advice dot inner HTML is equal to. We'll take this slip dot ID and remove the ID with advice. So let's go, and it doesn't work. Why did it work? Right, we'll console log again. Advice object dot slip dot advice. Yeah, the code is right. Oh, my bad. I targeted the wrong element, and this will work. And I misspelled. Okay, guys, cannot set properties of inner HTML. Why cannot set properties of inner HTML? So we have advice. We are targeting advice. Oh god. I see. See, this would have taken like 10 seconds max. had I not been this stupid. Alright, so we have our advices. Now we also want that every time we click on the button, generate button dot click, sorry, event listener click, oops, we'll have this function again. Right, so let's generate fine. Why not generate button? Generate button. Oh fuck, yes, it's outside the function. My bad, my bad, my bad. Right, so we'll wrap the whole thing in another function. Um, or you know what? Let's take this name and change it to uh, uh oh, it's all right. We'll take const app is equal to, oops, an arrow function. We'll put the entire thing inside this, right? And then we'll move the variables outside. So that's in that way we don't have to write global variables which won't leak out somewhere, I guess. And it still works as, no, yeah, we didn't call the function app. Yeah, it works. It works. Okay, so instead of this, we'll just do generate advice by default, right? And then we'll call window dot add events. This will have load, and this will have app. Not this. This. Cool. If I click on this, it works. Great. Now comes the weird part. You have to style this thing. So let's start by removing everything from the body. So margin 0, padding is by default 0, and what is that? Yeah, we'll do the height 100 vh, and we have not imported our style link css index. Cool, it works. So we'll go, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at if there is any. No, there is not. Right, so I'll pick the colors from here. Okay, color pick, yeah. Wow, god damn it. I really will use another one. The color, this, bam, body color, background. Boom. Then we'll have the app color dot app. Oops. Background. It's the same thing. Shit. Wait, my bad. Or my color picker's bad. Yeah, give me the same thing. Right, cool. So we'll add display flex, justify center, oops, align center. Cool. We'll also have, we'll start by, they're all white, right? So no, not all white. God, why is that the hardest part? Um, you know what? Let's just increase the font size first. Advice number will have a font size of 1.2 m. That's too much, I know. What? I know. Advice number. Advice num. Oh, yeah, it's working. We'll also have Google fonts just to make it look a little pretty. I already have a font selected. It's called Outfit. It's the best font in the world. Or it is the closest thing we have to products from Google. So I'll import this here. Font family, outfit, sans serif. Yep, it works. Great. So we'll give the device number a color of green or light green, or just take the color from here, man. Where's that? Get off! God, I hate you. We're gonna. Oh yeah, gotcha. Oh, it's selected the darker. Oh, you fuckhead. Yeah, now perfect. Cool. We have our text. We'll also make everything text align center. Perfect. We'll make the app of max width 80%, so it won't exceed that, right? And then we'll have the advice taking the font size of 2M and color white and font weight of 700. Ooh, it doesn't look good. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. We also have to add quotations. Dot before content block code. I believe that's what it's called. No. What is block code? Content. Oh, I'll just Google it. Block. Ah, block with CSS. Yes. Block. Not this. Oh God. I was code before after CSS. Just give me the open code. Yes, open code. I'm not sure if it's. Yep, it's outside the. Oh, freaking fact. After close. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, it works. Somehow height will be around 70%. Not that's too much. 50. Yep, perfect. This will be display flex and flex direction column and just the line. Yeah, justify content space evenly. Sorry. Perfect. It works. Oh no, not this. Dot app main will have these styles, right? And it will also have height of 100%. Cool. We'll also have button to be position absolute and our app to be position relative. Ooh. Left 50%, bottom. I mean, it's already bottom 0, but still, let's define it, right? And translate. Oh, sorry, translate. How do this right? Translate x negative 50%. Yeah, it's entered. Bottom will be negative 20 pixel. Cool. Oh, you know what? No, negative 50%. That will be. Oh God, no. What? Oh, oh, my bad. Cool. This will also be a font size of 2.5M. Sorry, my bad. Yep. And this will also be background color of this, border of none, outline of none, border radius 50%, padding 1 em. Cool, not 1 em. Let's make it 0.5. Cool. Aspect ratio 1. Doesn't help. Okay. Thank you, Tanish. What the fuck is it over? So I would rather width 50 per pixel, 100 pixels. Cool. Now there's 80. Cool. Now aspect ratio 1 to, yeah, perfect. We also give our app some border radius, so it's not too pointy. Border radius 12 pixels. Cool. Cool. It works. We'll also add a little animation to make it look a little, poppy and not so dead it is right now. Please use keyframe frequency for 4 seconds, please. Shut up, YouTube. And I forgot. We'll also give, yeah. So I guess most of no, most of it is done. Let's just do a little pinchy bit. Bottom 10 pixels. Alright, so I had to it -10. Hell yeah. Cool. And if I increase its page width, does it look good on? Oh god, it doesn't look good here. Oh, I forgot to fix the fucking height. Min width of 60%. Thank you. Don't increase. Oh god. You know what? Width of 60%. That's it. That's all. Oh god. Cool. It works. Let's give the button a cursor pointer. Now let's define an animation. Keyframes, spin. So at what the hell? God, I hate this. And yeah, I'm using my phone as a webcam, so that's why there's this. Shut up, LinkedIn. Okay, so 0% or not from transform rotate 0 to transform rotate 360 degree, not 360, 720, because we don't want it to rotate twice. Oh no, my bad. Oh yeah, 720. The hell? Stupid. Well, so we want it to have this class only when it's clicked, right? So there are two ways to do it. We can either do it with JavaScript or we can do it with CSS. Let's start with CSS first. No, let's just do it with JavaScript to fucking on click will have generate advice, and it will also generate button style, not style dot mesh is equal to spin. spin 0.5 seconds is in out. Let's see if it works. Hey, it works. Hell yeah. Oh, it just works once. Okay, we also wanted to remove the style dot animation is equal to none. Oh, that doesn't work. I'm missing something. Like, can you see me like this? Oh god, no, you can't. I mean, who am I talking to at this point? It just feels weird. Oh god, it's morning. Um, shut up, YouTube. Alright. So it just rotates the best. Alright, we'll skip this one. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, fuck off. What are these advices, dude? Who is making them? Um, um, I've been doing React for so long, I genuinely forgot. Ah, God. What am I doing wrong here? Let's just inspect. So I refresh it. There's no animation. There's already animation. What the hell? Click, it works. Click, it's gone. Right. So what do we want is to run it every single time. Cool. Um. The fuck. The fuck. What am I doing wrong? I mean, I know what I'm doing wrong. What the fuck can I fix it? Sure. Alright, you know what? Oh, let's try this. Animation. None. Now generate button dot animate. This will take an object of mdn. There. I forgot what object it took. Keyframes option. Shut up. Yeah. Yeah. This. How's this? Transform. Translate. Oh no. Rotate 0 degree to what? To transform 720 degree. Oh, so 720. The comma. It won't work. I know it won't work. I know. This takes an array. Oh no, wait. Ooh. Oh god. I really have to use the JS animation in this. You can do it with plain JavaScript, right? It isn't a big deal. Oh fuck. Yes. Why not? Dot spin will have this thing in it. God, I'm stupid. animation. Oh god, not this. Right, so by default, not this. Generate pattern dot class list dot add spin, and it will remove it as well after the task is done. That's the idea, right, guys? Generate generate button dot class list dot, oh no, not here, dot remove spin. Yeah, still doesn't work. This won't work. Yeah, it works on every second time. You want it to remove it every time it's done. Doesn't work. God, it's taking so long. I feel so pathetic. What? God, I made this before. We want to remove the class every time the action is done. Where should I fucking put it? Oh, my fucking bad, mate. It works on every second time because, yeah, of course. Okay, so how about we toggle here and we toggle here? Chala fucking, I'm a fucking genius. Hey, why isn't the API generating new every time? Fuck it, it's the API's fault, not mine, not ours. Cool. So what was happening was we were adding or removing it ahead of time and after time, and was just messing up the flow, right? So now every time the code runs, the API is generate, the API is called. If it's the animation is on, it will remove it. If it's off, it will add it. And same goes for the button. So they go on sync, right? This. I'm not able to explain it, but this is how it works. But I think it's working right now. So yeah, it's working. You just add a bit of final styling. See? See? Oh fuck, God, no, it looks awful. So you know what height will be fit content. Cool, we'll also have a padding. Padding 1M. And we'll also have all the app components to have a little margin around them. Margin 15 px 0. Cool, freaking cool. See, the API is not generating it every time. Why? Is it my fault? Why? What is the response time in this thing? Oh god, no, no. Searching advice. Now messages. What? Not just tell me what's the response time. Time. I don't know. Maybe it's Oh, see, it's right here. If we just open our eyes, you can see it. It's right here. Okay, every 2 seconds. That's a reasonable threshold. It's alright, it's whatever. So every 2 seconds. One, two, one, two, one. Hey, see, it works. The threshold is every 2 seconds. We'll just want it or something. I just increase the width a little of the app. 80 by default. Okay, and as the app increases, min media min width is it? Oh God, is what do you want? 800 pixels? Yes, will have width of 60%. So yeah, perfect, might people love her. No, why? No. Build something out of Lego. Sure. Try making a list. No. Good advice is something that man gives when he's too old to set a bad example. Right. So let's just add a little bit of spice to this thing. So advice I can will have some styling as well. Okay. Color white, margin 20px 0, and it will have before, position absolute, content, position relative, width 40%, height 1 pixel, oops, background white. Cool, works. I'm just having that line, you know. After, okay, cool. So this will be left 0 and bottom 50%. Cool. This will be right 0 and yeah, cool. Let's just increase the height to 3 pixels. Perfect. Yeah, it works. Hell yeah, it works. And it is not like the exact replica of what we wanted. No, it's thinner. Thin lines, I guess. What's this? If you want to be happily married, marry a happy person. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Advice song for this worthless piece of shit advice. It also has some box shadow, so that to box shadow 0012 pixel black. Oh god, it's ooh, god, no. Nope. This will be 5, and this will be what is this? What is this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect, mate. So yeah, it's works. Cool. I'll just add it to my code pen. Alright, so this was it. The quick session. I liked it. It was a good revision. So yeah, this was it. And it took way longer than expected, man. 45 minutes. What the hell? I mean, the majority of time was there for um, the invasion, right? I was not able to figure out what was going on, and that's what happens when you forget. Oh shit. Anyhow, this was fun, and let's find something else to build for my next stream. It's not like anyone's gonna be here. Still, I like, you know, I like talking while I code. That's the whole point of this. I like explaining what I'm doing. I like telling that, oh, not solutions, challenges. Yeah, I like someone to hear that I have to explain something, even though it is insignificant because this is useless, right? This is practically useless. This is insignificant, but still, it's fun to have someone listening to you, and not, if not a person, then maybe a platform. And yeah, it's a good place to be. So it was fun. Right, so what about this? We can create this, but I want to create this with React, not plain JavaScript. um ooh, nice. This is, well, we'll figure this out. Right, this are um this is based on the same principle which is worked on right now. Tip calculator, nah, fuck off. The thing is, I've made most of these, right? I have made, like, not exactly these particular, but I've made a lot, like, it's very similar to these things, like this one. Oh no, wait, yeah, this one. um Ooh, this is nice, we can work on this. Launch countdown timer, yes, I guess. But I'll find something, maybe this, for my next stream, and I'll come to babble about what I'm coding again. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.